Welcome to the Sideline. I'm Elaney Barkley.
And I'm Frank Jefferson. We have a lot of business to cover today. The Clark-Atlanta Panthers and the Morehouse Maroon Tigers both took a loss on the road.
But the Clark-Atlanta Panthers volleyball team was able to pull off a win in their newly renovated home at LXF Gym.
That's right, Elaney. We have an exclusive interview with CAU's volleyball players, Tyler Williams and Brittany Brown, all coming up right here on the Sideline. Stay tuned.
It's time for the sideline. Get your head in the game. Gonna get your head in the game. I said it's time for the sideline. Get your head in the game. Gonna get your head in the game. I said it's time for the sideline. Get your head in the game. Gonna get your head in the game. I said it's time for the sideline. Get your head in the game. Gonna get your head in the game. Polly?
It was a showdown in Fort Valley, Georgia last Saturday that led to the Fort Valley Wildcats pulling off a win 37-31 in triple overtime. The Panthers and Wildcats went tit for tat in scoring up into the fourth quarter when the Panthers defense forced a 3-and-out and a block punt. That incredible defensive sequence led to good field position in the Wildcats' territory at the 24-yard line. Panthers quarterback Deshaun Blow moved the chains 23 yards with a completion to freshman Dre Martin. Daniels finished the drive with a 1-yard touchdown run, putting the Panthers up 24-10. The Wildcats responded with a touchdown of their own. Then late in the fourth quarter, Deshaun Blow threw a pick six that sent the game into overtime. After the first overtime, the score remained tied at 24. The Panthers missed the field goal to win the game, but freshman linebacker William Prophet kept the Panthers' hope alive by blocking the Wildcats' field goal. In the second overtime, the Wildcats found the end zone early with a 25-yard completion from DeMonte Jones to Otis Brown. The Panthers respond with a 20-yard pass from Deshaun Blow to Trenton Earl.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time situations.
In the third and final overtime, the Panthers' offense failed to convert on third and fourth down, and the Panthers' defense was called for pass interference that put the Wildcats deeper into Panthers' territory at the 5-yard line. On third and goal, Chance Jackson won the game by going over the top to punch it in the end zone.
Elaney, this was one heck of a game. I really thought the Panthers were going to win.
Well, Frank, the Panthers had more first downs, more total offensive yards, more rushing yards, more passing yards than the Wildcats. But they had more penalties than the Wildcats. They had 22 penalties with a loss of 235 yards.
You're right. See, the Panthers were a turnover machine. They gave the Wildcats 5 takeaways, and defensive back Burton had the only Panthers interception.
You're right, Frank. But the Panthers do have a chance to turn it around Saturday as they face the Ave Maria University Gyrenes.
Well, Elaney, the Gyrenes are 0-3 and only have 2 touchdowns this season, so...
It sounds like the Panthers will be winning this game. But we'll be right back with more on Morehouse. Stay tuned.
I am success.
I am ambitious.
I am king.
I am queen, and we are royalty.
I am by DJ Kane.
Welcome back to the Sideline. Frank, what happened in Rocky Mount, North Carolina this past weekend?
Well, Elaney, despite having a 14-0 lead, the Maroon Tigers fell to the Elizabeth City State University Vikings, 35-30. Running back Kenyon Parker scored the Tigers' first touchdown of the game. Starting quarterback Monquavius Johnson ended his day short as he went out with an injury after the first quarter. Ryan Edwards and Lance McGuffey combined for a total of 163 yards. And on the defensive side, David Smith did what David Smith does. He led the team in tackles for the 3rd straight game. He had 9 stops and a sack. The Tigers played a great game, but they had 12 failed attempts on 3rd down.
Frank, you're right. If they want to win the game, they got to keep the chains moving, especially if they want to beat Miles College Golden Bears this Saturday. The Maroon Tigers will take on the Golden Bears right here at BT Harvey Stadium at 2 p.m.
It's time to switch gears now as we get into volleyball. The Panthers rallied to win after dropping the first set. Clark Atlanta totaled 37 kills and 49 digs. They also had 14 aces and 5 blocks. Sarah Scoggins led all players with a match-high 14 kills. The Lady Panthers beat Talladega College 3-1. Here's a post-game interview with Kiera Govin and Tyler Williams.
I think playing in our newly renovated gymnasium, I think the crowd and everybody else was just really riled up, so that got us really excited for our first home match, and it just feels awesome to play on a new court.
Also to win on the first time we play on the new court, and we didn't even expect all these people to be out because the bleachers weren't here, but we appreciate everyone that came out.
The Lady Panthers will spend their weekend in Albany, Georgia, as they take on 7 teams in the SEAC Roundup.
There's going to be a lot of matches held in Albany this weekend. We actually caught up with 2 Lady Panthers, Tyler Williams and Brittany Brown. Here's Jason Howell with the story.
My name is Jason Howell, and this week for our feature story, I'm here with 2 CAU volleyball players, Tyler Williams to my right and Brittany Brown to my left. So how are you ladies doing today?
Doing great.
So what's your major, classification, and where are you from?
I'm majoring in mass media arts with a concentration in radio, TV, film, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, what's your major and where are you from?
I'm an accounting major. I'm from Anderson, South Carolina.
Anderson. So what's your future career goals with accounting?
I actually haven't gone into the military, maybe the Navy or the Air Force. I'm not really sure yet.
What made you decide the military?
Well, I don't really want to work in the office setting, so I was thinking maybe the military would be a good option for me.
Okay, what are your future endeavors with mass media?
I really want to become an international correspondent where I'm able to travel and report the news worldwide.
Okay, what made y'all want to play volleyball?
I've actually been playing volleyball since the 8th grade, and I've really just loved it, and I've grown real fond of it. I've coached and done a lot of stuff in volleyball.
Okay, what made you want to start playing volleyball?
I've been playing volleyball since the 8th grade as well, and honestly, I really just grew a passion for it, and I feel like I'm good at it, so why not?
Okay, outside of volleyball, what are some of your favorite hobbies?
I think my favorite hobby would be like outdoor stuff, going hiking and stuff like that, and also, sleeping. Sleeping is definitely
most definitely, that's key. Sleeping is key. So what's some of your future hobbies?
Outside of volleyball, I actually like to write poetry. I'm really into music, and anything outdoors is great.
So you want to spit a little poetry for us right now, or that's
maybe not on the spot.
Not right now. All right. Well, thank you all for coming, and back to y'all in the studio.
Thank you, Jason. Tyler and Brittany are both great, on and off the court.
Most definitely. Well, that's going to do it for us, guys. I'm Frank Jefferson.
And I'm Melanie Barkley. Thanks for tuning in.